This is Svein on the SRS channel back again, and today we're gonna have a look at the Mondo 1/6 scale Masters of the Universe Merman figure. And yeah, here is the front of the box, and it's covered with the sleeve. You see some Snake Castle graphics here. If I can move my hand. Continues around all the way. Here's the back of it. And you have the logo on the top. And yeah, as I said, this is a sleeve. You can pull that off, and there is the inner box with the artwork of Mer-Man. If you can see that here. And yeah, you have a 1/6 scale collectible figure on the side there. On the back you have the same artwork in color. Really nice artwork. Love that. And on the other side you got the 1/6 scale collectible figure. And as usual, there is a flap with a beautiful display window, as you can see here. And there's a story right here. So if you want to read that one, you can just put that on pause. But yeah, that's the figure story. There's also this nice Castle Grayskull symbol on the inside there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. Let me open it up and we'll have a look at the contents. Inside the box you also find this insert piece here that you can use as a backdrop for taking pictures if you want to. And yeah, inside you also have two clamshells. Like so. And yeah, this is how everything is packaged in the box. You see his fork there, sword, the stand, 2 extra feet and a gun. And for the main figure here you have the vintage looking head. And it comes with 4 pair of extra hands, as well as the figure. So let me open it up and take a closer look at each piece. I will also point out that the figure itself is covered in plastic. So is the extra head. And there's plastic on this yellow chest piece there. There is plastic covering his hands. And here is everything that was inside the box, displayed as it was in the box layout. And as usual, we start off with the accessories. And we can start off with this tri-spear thing here, tri-fork. Nicely detailed and painted. With like a crab shell design on it. Further down the staff here, everything is molded and painted. Even these wrappings here are molded, as you can see. Could have been a little bit better painted though, but yeah. That's the staff itself. Got some red on the bottom here, and this other shell. Nicely done, and about the same length as the figure. And then we have his sword. Look at all those teeth. You see the handle here, bone shape, nicely painted. There's one side of the sword. And here's the other side. About the same, just slightly different. Been a bit heavy with the black brush here on mine. But yeah, that's the sword. And yeah, you also get this gun, nicely weathered, silver paint, some dark gray here. Nothing functional on it though, but that's okay. That's the gun piece. Yeah, you also get the stand with the usual grabber piece here, and the plate packed in plastic. With a nice slot here for the stand. That with a little bit of there, you can snap it in. It's not going anywhere. Locked in tight. And once again, I do not get why they have this beautiful design on the bottom side of the stand when they could have used it for the top. But yeah, never mind. Here's the stand. You also get a pair of extra feet, like relaxed for swimming in the water stuff. And they're nicely sculpted and painted. See the seam skin between the toes there. Nicely sculpted under there with the claws. You won't get one for right and left. And you get a pair of staff holding hands, nicely painted too. And all the hands come with their own wrist peg. So that's pretty nice. You get a pair of each. Nicely sculpted here. You also get left and right gun holding hand. Again with the wrist peg already attached, nicely painted. I also get these posing hands or grabbing hands or whatever you want to call them for left and right. Nicely sculpted yet again, nicely painted too. And you also get this pair of like clawing or posing hands for holding an orb or something. I don't see any orbs coming with the figure though, but yeah, you get a pair of these, nicely sculpted and painted. And you also get extra head sculpt to mimic the vintage toy. I think the toy had all black eyes though, with a white dot. I'm not sure, but yeah. Static head sculpt, nicely sculpted. So, a little bit of paint issue there on mine. But yeah, I probably won't be using this head. I haven't done so on the other figures either, so yeah, but you get the extra head, and then there's the figure. So over to the figure itself. I really love Mondo's take on these characters, and yeah, I like this head sculpt a lot better than the vintage head sculpt. This one also have this articulated mouth. That's pretty cool. Get some lights here. So yeah, painted inside. Nice motion, side to side. Can look up, down a little bit, and yeah. Let's have a quick swipe over the figure. There's the chest. Sash piece. And the boots. And as you can see, he had flat feet on him. Got this nice shin guards here. The fins on the back. See the trousers here with the fish scaling and all the strings with shells and whatnot attached to them there. See the belt and the back of his armor. Shoulder pieces here, as well as the gauntlets. Nicely done, I love them. And straight out of the box it comes with tight fists. Look at those details in there, guys. So yeah, really nicely sculpted and painted and detailed overall. Articulation, I just took mine out of the box, but you can get his arm straight out. There's a bicep swivel up here. There's supposed to be a double jointed elbow that gives you about 90 degrees. Yeah. There are ball hinges for the wrists, allowing for the in and out on a ratchet or up and down depending on how you rotate both ends of the ball peg. And yeah, there is a chest articulation here, but I don't think you'll get much out of it because of the armor. There is a waist swivel. Not much of an ab crunch at all on this guy. You can pretty much do this much out. There's a swivel up in the thigh there, and double jointed knee, giving you this much if you move the fin a little bit out of the way there. And for the ankles, there are the same type of ball hinge as in the wrists, giving you the up and down and tilt. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There seems to be either my figure is coming apart or there is a little bit of swivel in the knee joint too, depending on if you need it or not. And yeah, that's pretty much that for that. Putting on the stand for now. The feet you can just pull off and plug in. You don't get a spare set of ankle pegs, so be careful. He holds the gun perfectly, like so. Left and right hand are the same, so yeah. You also hold the sword nice and firmly here, and as well as the staff. But you might need to use some hot water or a hair dryer to loosen up the hands a little bit, because they're not that flexible, so you have to be careful in putting them on. But yeah, that's holding that staff, and that's pretty much it for the accessories and the figure. And yeah, so this was my review on the Mondo 1/6 scale Masters of the Universe Mer-Man figure. And on the table here, this is all you get with the figure as far as accessories goes. I posed him up with the Trifork in his hand. I'm not gonna display him with too many weapons, So this will probably be my pose, and do a quick little 360 here. I'm gonna pose him in on a shelf along with the two other figures as well, so I had to be careful with how I pose him to be able to fit the figure on the shelf. Here from the back, and again you have these threads here, and they're made of rubber. Really nicely done figure. So let me take out the two other figures I have so far, and we do a comparison. And here is a shot with all the three Masters of the Universe figures I have so far from Mondo. And as you can see, He-Man and Skeletor came with each of their own little creature there. This one came with He-Man. And this little fella came with Skeletor. And yeah, I'm looking forward to characters such as Man-at-Arms soon, and maybe we get Hordak as well, and Scareglow and so forth. So yeah, that's my review on this figure, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and as usual, go nuts in the comments, and I catch you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.